Hi, my name is Katelyn Sadler. I'm the RD in Gilson Hall. Gilson is a first-year building of about 400 students. We don't have any living learning communities here, but we do have a new academic mentor RA program, really focused on utilizing our RAs as specialists in academic support, and so we're working really closely with academic support services to make that happen this year. I'm originally from Arizona, and I went to undergrad at the University of Arizona, then went to grad school at the University of Vermont in the Higher Education and Student Affairs program. Vermont winters were tough, transitioning from Arizona to Vermont. Now I'm back in a little bit sunnier weather, which I appreciate. And I don't know, something fun about me is that I have a dog named Buzzy. He's quirky. I really appreciate that I can have a dog on this campus and can hang out and play with him when I want and have a little bit of space to go to the dog park and go to the beach and stuff like that, and he gets a kick out of it. So yeah, I love it. I think one of the things that drew me to USF in particular was, first of all, its dedication to kind of talking about issues of social justice, because that's one area that I'm really passionate about and that I try to challenge myself in daily if I can. You know, there's always those off days, but I definitely try to have those conversations with the people I work with and the people that I supervise, and especially with the students that I work with, and coming to a place where that's really valued was really important to me. So that was one of the things that drew me to USF. And then the other thing was talking about how to integrate academics and student affairs a little bit closer together. Those are areas that I really am passionate about, and personally I want to one day potentially become faculty, and so having an environment where I get to work closely on figuring out with our new division what the course of academic support and collaborations between academics and student affairs look like from here on out was something that really appealed to me when I was going through my interview process here. So I think when it comes to professional opportunities here, one of the great things is really being able to connect with other folks in the department who have their hands in a variety of different interests and things that they're really passionate about, and feeling like I can learn both from their connections and make connections of my own through that process. And so there are people in the department who are really connected to NASPA. There are some who are really ACPA committed, and then there are folks who are involved in a variety of knowledge communities and standing committees and all of those things. So if one of the things you're looking for is involvement in a more national or regional level, I think that this place has a really good set of people to really push you and support you in that decision and help you through that process. And I think I'm still trying to decide in what ways I'll be doing that here, but I definitely know that if that's something that you personally are looking for, there's a lot of opportunities here, especially around topics like social justice. Brian works really closely with the Social Justice Training Institute, so if that's an area that you're really intrigued by or you want to go to SJTI, I think that he definitely can assist you in that process and is really good about getting people connected that way. In a traditional week, there's a variety of things that I do. I think from the standard meeting with RAs and in one-on-ones and going through staff meetings, assisting Carrie with Residence Hall Council. Carrie's my assistant residence director. Helping out Carrie and supervising Carrie when it comes to the desk and making sure that everything is in line there. Day to day, a lot of it is very administrative. Like, there are definitely days where I feel like I'm behind the desk a lot and I'm sending emails and I'm charging people for things or doing room changes. But I think what's great about that administrative work, even though I'm not really like an admin heavy person most of my days, is that you really get to work with students on a lot of that administrative stuff. It's not just like money or like number crunching behind some elusive and enigmatic screen, but students do come into your office and know that you're a person that they can use as a resource, and you can help them kind of navigate some of those administrative things because you have a better idea of what those are than the students do, and serve as an advocate for them, which is, I think, the most important part of the job that I do. Thoughts that I would have for applicants, I think going through this process as an applicant myself last year, I know it's a stressful time. There's lots of things on your plate. You're probably applying to a lot of schools or a lot of different jobs. And I think what really drew me to this department was the people who were here, and the sense that the values that this department really strives to uphold and to live are values that I really care about, and that that it really does try to honestly and earnestly kind of commit itself to. And I think when it comes to a number of schools that I interviewed at last year, I know that that was something that I didn't always feel, and I didn't always get the sense of who they were, and I think one of the benefits of USF was really feeling like I knew what I was getting into, and I knew the kind of support I would get here. So I would say, you know, regardless of what school you end up choosing or whatever position you end up getting, making sure that you're looking at a number of different things to really determine if it's the best fit for you.